Welcome to GFN Gaming. I'm Russ and we're playing some Warhammer 40k Kill Team. If you like the videos and the content we put out in general, please subscribe to the channel. It helps us in our quest for free things which we can use ultimately to enhance the videos. If you want to support us even more, please consider joining the Patreon for early access and other benefits. In today's game, Ben's Hierotek Circle will take on my Gellerpox Infected. Let's have a look at the teams taking part, starting with Ben's Hierotek Circle. Which crypt deck choice you make really does affect the playstyle of the team, and Ben's gone for the Chronomancer, taking the movement reducing Nanomine and the Chronometron buff actions, because his playstyle is Second in command is the Necron Apprentech, which as an operative name is just a big old wet fish slapped to the face. Is it a pun? Wordplay? Feels like a working title that should be working a little harder. Continuing the trend of adding tech to normal words is the Despot-ek. The Despotech. Oh god, make them stop. Ben's also taking 2 Immortals with Gauss Blasters, one of which will also have the Devourer Nanoscarab's grenade equipment. Next up is a single Deathmark, getting their day in the sun in the new Pariah Nexus animation on Warhammer TV. He'll also have the Phase Oculus equipment for a guaranteed crit. Next up, we have the Plasmacite Accelerator. It's got Super Conceal and with the buffs, a 6-inch range on his plus APL action, and it's free. Finally, for the circle, we have the last Plasmacite. Sounds like a sad sci-fi film. The Reanimator, also a film, and no longer has the -1 APL for its ability. That's the circle. Now it's on to me and my Gellerpox Infected. Now, after public outcry, I will not be singing this guy's intro. Don't do it. His flesh-melded weapons will be lethal 5 and balanced. Next up is the big old fish boy. I still don't know how to run this guy. Its weapons do seem to be low wound horde base, but if you run this guy in an unusual or successful way, please leave a comment. The Lumberghast hits hard on the charge, and with the free fight tack-op, you can charge him into a couple of people and that high damage profile will take them both out. Best model by a country goddamn mile is the Flesh Screamer, also great hair metal band name and style inspiration for said band. The meat and 2 veg of the Gellerpox list are the mutants, frag grenades on everyone, a heavy axe and 2 improvised weapons. The real workhorses of a Gellerpox list are the 4 glitchlings. GA2 chain activate these for loot or tech infect, you know, if you've taken that tack op. I love the sludge grub. It's a deep love. I'm not sure why it's an awesome looking model. I just really like it, so I've taken 1. And then because I've never run them before, I'm going to take 3 of the Curse Mites. Comment if you've got good plans of how to use them. I always feel like I don't use the mutated dudes as much as I should. But anyway, those are the teams. Let's have a look at the mission. Thanks going out once again to Connor and Ryan from Turning Point Tactics, as we are again using their map pack, using the Morok terrain and using their boundary setup. We also randomly selected loot for the mission type. Turning Point Tactics is a podcast and a YouTube channel, so make sure you check them out after this video. That's the kill zone and the mission, so let's get into the first roll of the game.
So first roll, oh, there goes the dice. First roll off for initiative. Not initiative, whatever it is, 3. Oh no. I'm going to say you can be the defender, I'm going to be the attacker.
Okay.
So you pick sides.
Yeah.
Ben is the defender and chooses this deployment zone and also spends 1 command point for dimensional translocation on the Deathmark, basically hiding him in deep strike. And then it's over to deployment, which we use the Critical Ops mission pack and we deploy in groups of 3, and once that is done, it's on to the scouting phase. I chose Infiltrate and Ben chose Recon, which means I'll choose the initiative and I choose Ben to be the attacker, so he resolves his Recon dash straight away. And that's it, let's get into the game.
Unknowing pawns of the Silent King, Menkarus Benecarum, Chronomancer leads his small retinue around the once bustling Imperial outpost of Hellsbrecht 14. Long abandoned, the cryptech is perturbed by the lack of fresh research materials when he encounters the lost Imperial defenders. Exposed to radiation and the warp, the Imperial citizens are now bloated hulks and shambling mutants. But meat is meat to the cryptech. It matters little to him.
We're into the first turn and both players are going to get a command point, taking us both up to 3, having spent before the game truly began, and then we're into the first strategy phase. Ben's going to kick us off with the circle, dropping 1 command point for Intractable March, giving a little bump in speed to his Deathmarks and Immortals, and I'm going to play Blessings of Pox to hopefully keep my guys alive from that devastating shooting. Over to the tac ops now, and Ben's going to play Seize Ground from the Security archetype, selecting this piece of terrain. Because of the Recon dash, there's a target, so I'm going to drop Eliminate Guards, selecting his Cryptek as my target. First move of the game, and Ben spends a command point for the leech power, bumping his Cryptek up to 4 APL. He then races forward and drops the the counter-temporal nanomine here, and then dashes up onto this terrain and blasts my mutant.
Okay, so he's moved here, he's planted that there, and he's up there, and he's shooting.
And he's shooting
this
straight
dude
down into there. A on stave, so 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, 3/3, blast, lethal 5, stun.
Jeez. So into the mutant.
It's the mutant. Not great, but it does get the stun, so he's
-1
APL.
So just a hit and a crit, there's no AP on it? Is there AP?
No AP. I think he would. He'll be the one that gets retained, so he will get one.
Just the one. My misses. Hang on a sec. I failed save. Yeah, it's done. Okay, so I take one.
So 3 damage on the crit.
3 damage, but he is -1 APL, which is probably what we wanted. So 6 feel no pains now. Okay, so he takes 2 damage.
Okay, you're on the big Mr. Big
guy,
Choppy.
okay. Big choppy dude.
Okay,
Scream the guy.
looking for better dice. No! Oh, no stun, which is the problem.
So 3 hits.
Okay, yeah.
So no cover now because it's going to blast. So I make a better save. I make 2 saves.
So just
how much? 3 damage. And he's still got a 5 up, feel no pain. Oh. Takes 2 wounds.
Okay.
The curse
first, curse might first. Oh, now the rolls come in.
They're going to go.
It's a crit and 2 hits on him.
Oh, okay, so he's down to.
Are they 2 defense dice or are they 3 defense dice?
So a crit and a hit, he might just be dead. Because I think he's only like 5 wounds. But let's have a look. So he has 2 defense dice, 5 up. Yeah, he's got 2 wounds. Okay. So the curse mite is dead. First casualty.
It's not quite the alpha strike death I was hoping for, but
more to go.
Okay, glitchling next to the mutant. First glitchling.
Oh! I'm gonna wait because he might just be dead. I might not need to.
So 3 crits.
I think he's only 2 defense dice as well, which means I'm pretty sure 2 defense dice hitting on 5. So I need 2 6s. Oh, he does have a 6 up there, doesn't he? Okay. So I get rid of 1.
So that's 6.
6 damage.
It's survivable.
Survive. Oh, it's still survivable. 2 more. 2 more. Oh yeah. Oh, he just dies. 3 wounds exactly. A heroic roll. He got 3 wounds.
Is that all they have?
3 wounds. Yeah.
Oh.
He's dead.
Oh.
That was the most. The potential of living was so high, and yet so low. Okay, so the first glitchling. Now on to the second glitchling.
Right. Glitchling.
Oh, so
okay, so crit and 2 hits.
Okay, again, it's only 2 saves. Needing that again, basically, what happened last time. Ooh, and it's not more than 7.
No, so that's 9.
I'll do 6. Oh, I mean, if it was still a 5 up, he'd still be alive, but it's not. It's a 6. Oh my god, that is a hell of a. It's not where you wanted it, I guess, but those glitchlings.
Well, no, I mean that's for glitchlings, especially on loot. Good thing to get rid of. I would have liked the hook to have been stunned, but I'll take it.
You're earning your nickname here, man.
It's a devastating alpha strike from the Cryptek. 2 glitchlings down before I had an activation. Yikes. I activate 2 mutants, move them forward, and loot this objective. It's back over to Ben and the Hierotek Circle. The plasma site accelerate is going to move onto this objective, loot it, and then boost the Despotech for free. Looking to avoid the 12-inch aura of slow motion, I fly 2 curse mites towards the other flank. With a buzz of necronic energy, the deathmark appears on this objective and loot it for a victory point. Hampered by the nanomine but still able to get there, I activate 2 of my glitchlings. 1 hops onto the objective and loots it. The other moves onto the objective and vomits up all inside its business, which is a roundabout way of saying uses tech infection.
Pure class.
Back over to the Necrons, and this immortal is going to move forward and loot this objective. Back over to me, and I'm moving on the other side because I'm trying to avoid that mine. My Flesh Screamer is going to move forward, grabbing a little bit of cover here. A Prentech activates and he's going to cast Chronometron on the Immortal here, and then he's going to fire through the Cryptek.
Oh, can almost shoot, isn't it? Yeah, so your Prentech is shooting through the Cryptek at my uninjured mutant.
Hitting on 4 dice, hitting on 3. It's basically an AP1 bolter, and then I choose to reroll if I want as well. Yeah. So I will reroll 1s.
Yeah.
And that is.
Is he hitting on 4s or 3s? He's hitting on 3s.
3s down. Yeah. So that is 3 hits and a crit.
3 hits and a crit, so a 5-up saves. Oh, Skaven dice. Okay, so then go. So it's how much damage? 6 damage. So need another 6. Lots of 6s, please. No, you know what? If there's still 5 ups, that would have been 1 damage going through.
Amazing.
But instead, it's 5 damage going through. So he still lives, but 2 wounds remaining.
So my mutant still lives, although he's taken a fair kicking, and then I activate my last remaining one, and I'm going to move him over here. Back over to the Hierotek Circle, and the Reanimator is just going to move forward onto this objective. It's only got 1 APL. Bloadspawn's going to activate and race forward. With the buff and Intractable March, that's a 9-inch moving Necron. He moves right up to this terrain to be able to shoot my Flesh Screamer.
Okay, so your not Desperate Tech, but fancy almost Desperate Tech, has moved forward and he's shooting his Gauze blaster.
So 4 dice, hit on 3, with no rerolls. That's just it.
He's my Screamer, I think he is.
So AP, 4 dice, hit on 3s. Okay, 3 hits, AP1.
AP1, okay. So 5-up save. Get 1, and yeah, it's not really worth it at this point. So how much damage is that?
8.
Let's see, a lot. Oh, he's still got 5-up. Okay, come on. Obnoxious. Give him a pain roll, please. Oh, that's not obnoxious at all. Just 1. Oh, 7 damage. He's down to 11. No less. He's down to 9.
That's still not injured though, is it?
No, still not injured.
Jesus.
So foolishly, I left my Flesh Screamer out there to get shot, and I know Overwatch is coming as well. But it's back to me, and I'm going to move my Sludge Grub out and onto this objective. With its boosted APL, the Desperate Tech is going to move and dash and bop this objective. A slight little reshuffle with my Lumberghast. He is caught in the spell, so can't go too far. And then it's Overwatch time with the Death Mark.
So, overwatching through the crane
so
with your
Death Mark.
Death Mark.
Okay, so obviously we'll choose that guy to be the phase ocular thing that you can do for free. So if I don't retain any crits, can turn 1 to a crit. It's 4 dice, now hitting on 3s for the Overwatch, 4/4, AP1, Mortal Wounds 1. Mortal Wounds 1, stop disappointing. So I do get to turn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so turn that to crit. So 1 mortal wound goes through, and that's a crit and 2 hits.
It's not going to go through though, is it? Yeah, it absolutely is going to go through. So it's down to 8. So that was the mortal wounds. Is it AP1?
AP1, yeah.
Oh, okay. Doesn't get any saves. And it's not. If I'd got a 3, I could have re-rolled in 4, 5, 6, and not 7. So I don't get to auto retain. So how much damage that's going to be?
12.
Do I try and either re-roll that into a 3? You know what? I've got some TP. I'm going to re-roll one of these.
Just to try and.
Oh, okay. So I get rid of that one.
So it takes 8 damage.
So I'll take 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has exactly 8 wounds left. Oh, okay. So I make 3. So he takes 5 wounds. So he's got 3 wounds remaining, but he's obviously injured now.
So my Flesh Screamer miraculously survives, and I race forward as my last activation with Thrice Cursed, and that is the last move of the turn. So let's have a look at what has happened in Turning Point 1. The Necrons have some amazing board control. I haven't even left my own territory yet. Ben's got some key kills off getting rid of 2 of my glitchlings, which are key for me scoring loot. If you missed it at the beginning, we are playing the loot mission, and here are the objectives. So let's go over what was scored during the game. It scored at the time, but if you remember, I got 2 victory points for these 2 objectives, whereas Ben and his Necrons managed to get the other 4 for a 4 victory point swing at turn 1. Nasty. In terms of the Tac Ops, I've infected one of my objectives for Tech Infection, and I didn't kill the Cryptek, shock horror, for Eliminate Guards, so nothing turn 1. Over to the Necrons. Ben is currently holding this for Seize Ground, however it's an end of battle objective, so nothing scored, so that's it. How am I feeling? This hurt a lot. That's 2 dead glitchlings, and obviously this spell has slowed me right down. Hopefully I can come out on top turn 2. It's turn 2 and I need an absolute monster of a turn, so let's get straight in to the initiative roll.
Okay, so turn 2. Okay, I'll have the advantage. Breaking Ties initiative. Ooh. Oh, are you going to take it?
I'm going to take it.
I always ask. Polite to ask. No. Okay, so
into the turn 2 strategy phase, and Ben is going to drop 1 command point for Relentless Onslaught, giving them a reroll in shooting within 6 inches, and I'm going to drop 1 command point for Drawn to the Hum, selecting this objective. Dashing forward with my Flesh Screamer so that maybe he can pull off a charge. Over to the Tac Ops, and Ben's going to reveal Central Control. No more new reveals for me, but I will select my target for Eliminate Guards. I'm going for the Despotech, and then it's back over to Ben, and he is going to reveal Escort Operative, and he's going to select his Cryptek to be his operative. First activation of the game, the Cryptek moves, replants the counter-temporal nanomine, and then fires at my Bloat Spawn. I lost the footage of the first dice roll, however the Bloat Spawn only ends up taking 2 wounds, so he's down to 16, and then the attacks are rolled against the mutant in blast range. The dice are also lost for this. It was a pretty solid hit on the mutant though. I think all 4 hit, and then we move on to the Feel No Pain roll, and it's not a great one. Here's where we catch up.
the mutant is definitely dead. I wasn't recording that. The mutant is definitely dead. Kaboom. I think, is that first blood? No, you killed the whole load first, didn't you?
Yeah.
that was hopeful.
So the mutant is dead, but my Bloat Spawn lives relatively well, and it's over to me to try and secure Eliminate Guards, so I move my Thrice Cursed into combat.
Trying to absolutely obliterate the Despotech. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, I'm balanced and lethal 5. Okay,
wow.
So that's a good roll. I'm gonna, keep knocking that over. We noticed that was a 6 though, right?
Yeah.
Then the balanced, okay, so 3 crits and 2 hits. Not a bad start.
Okay, so Despotech is hitting on 2s. Yeah, not a lot I can do with that.
Well, your damage is 3-4?
Yeah.
They haven't got a high phase.
He has. Oh, we need to do the mortal wounds.
Oh, mortal wounds, so
thing.
D3? Or
So,
3, you roll 3
so
dice?
3 dice. Any 5s, 1 mortal wound.
Oh, not bad,
2,
okay.
2 mortal wounds.
I take 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
Down to 18. There you go. Okay, so your damage is 3-4. Is it still 3-4 with a hyperphase thing?
Yeah.
And mine's 10. You've got 10 damage. So I'm going to parry your crit.
Okay. So I hit you for 4.
Hit you for 4.
I'll try to hit you for 4.
You do hit me for 4. Devastating, and then I will Karump you.
Okay. And then, so he is within 6 inches of the reanimator.
So I kill him, but the Despotech is still within 6 inches of the reanimator, so gets to reanimate for free, or at least place a token, and then it's back to the Necrons. The Deathmark has to dash now to get a shot off at the Flesh Screamer, but that's what he does.
Deathmark, so he is within 6, so he does get 1 reroll. He'll make him the ocular die, so retains. Hit on 2s.
Obviously gets a 1.
With a reroll. So
definitely gets 1 because he doesn't get any retain.
1 more wound, doesn't get 2.
Yeah. So 5 up on the mortal wound. Doesn't count. Yay! Doesn't get it, okay. So, no AP, isn't it?
Yeah, it's AP.
Oh, it's
AP1.
Damn. I'm not within cover, we established that. So I'm 8-1, so that's going to be what?
12.
Oh, let's just do 4. Actually, you know what? He's got a decent 5 up, hasn't he? So let's do it for you. So let's do 6. Let's do 6 at a time. If he survives this, I'll roll the other. He does not survive that. He only gets 1, so he's definitely going to die. I'm not going to do anything. He just dies.
So my Flesh Screamer is disintegrated by the Deathmark. I am one Nightmare Hulk down, which is always sad times. I move a glitchling onto this objective and then loot it, and then chain activate this one to loot and then pass. Over to the Necrons, Reanimator loots and then moves. I activate my mutants, one is going to move and loot this objective, the other is just going to race forward. And by race, I mean move 7 inches, which, trust me, in this game is going to seem like racing. This Immortal is just going to move and loot the objective, back to the Gellerpox. Hampered by the mine, the Bloatspawn is going to move forward as far as he can, grabbing some cover behind the smoke. The Apprentech buffs the Immortal.
Okay, so your Apprentech shooting through your crit tech
so
into my Bloatspawn.
AP1, hitting on 3, choosing a number to reroll. So I will reroll 1s. So that is 4 hits AP1.
Oof.
No crits.
Okie dokie. So I get rid of 1.
So that is 9 damage.
6, 9, 5 ups. Come on, I'm due a real filthy roll, I think. Okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
I take 5.
Yeah.
5 damage down to 9 remaining.
My Bloatspawn survives, and unhampered by the mine, the Lumberghast is going to race forward. The buffed Immortal will race forward and shoot the Bloatspawn, but we do forget Techno Curse, which is 1 less attack dice.
Necron Immortal.
So Necron Immortal, hitting on 3s with a reroll because I'm within 6.
Yep. Just within 6.
Oh, doesn't need
Need a
it.
reroll, doesn't he?
Okay, so crit and 3 hits AP1.
Yeah. Oh, it gets rid of the crit at least. Reliably getting rid of the crit.
So that is 12 damage.
Let's just roll. 6 at a time. 5s and 6s, please. Okay, so he's taken 4. No, 5. He's taken 5. Down to 4 wounds remaining. Okay, last 6. I need quite a healthy roll here. I get
Oh, nothing! He's gone!
Do I blow him up? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna blow him up.
Okay.
I like blowing him up. It's a fun move.
Cool.
So D3 mortal wounds on you.
Okay.
Blowing up. This is where I roll a big 3, please. Obviously, it's
Yes.
the one.
I'll take
Just the one mortal wound.
Take that one more wound.
That one would wear it with pride.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Until nothing.
Yeah. Oh my
Kicks in.
god! I forgot.
Puts him back to full, but yeah.
Oh my god! You know what? I completely forgot about living metal.
Do you want to take the TP back? Okay.
But wait, doesn't Chronometron give a 5-up feel no pain?
Go for it. So your 5-up feeling. Oh, I didn't do any damage. Did I? Oh, the 1.
The one more wound. Woohoo! Oh,
Definitely
done.
feels it until living
Yes.
metal.
So never do this against Necrons, not unless it will kill the Necrons, as it was such a bad move, even mean Ben was going to let me run this back. I'm going to race forward with 2 of my Curse Mites, then it's back to Ben. Plasma Sight Accelerator will boost the Immortal that just killed my Bloatspawn, move on to this objective and bop it. Taking us to the last move, which is my Sludge Grub, racing forward. I say race in the loosest possible term, but that's the end of the turn, so let's have a look at what's happened. The board control is still crazy. I've only just made it out of my territory, and that's only with 1 of my models. But I still need to be playing the mission scoring loot so I can get ahead in the points. It's still possible, so I need to try it. Focus on the mission. Primary victory points are scored as they are looted, but in case you missed it, I managed to loot 3 objectives, getting 3 victory points, but Ben and the Hierotek Circle also looted 3, so 3 victory points as well. Those are the primary points. Let's move on to the TAC Ops. With this kill, I managed to get 1 victory point for eliminate guards, which is lovely. However, I still just have the 1 infected objective, and I need 3, ideally 4. Seize Ground is an end of game objective, but they did get 1 victory point for central control. And based on this mission, the Cryptek only needs to get into this area by the end of the game for 2 victory points. Let's move into turn 3. We are into turn 3 now. Both players are going to get a command point, and we go straight into that important roll-off.
Okay, turn 3 initiative roll off. I will break ties again.
You will take
I
it.
will take it. I will take it.
So the dunce I am, I forget about lead the infection, so I should get an extra CP from my leader, but clearly I'm as smart as a glass of lukewarm tap water, and then we move on to reanimation.
Easily. That's a 1, right?
Yeah. And then
D3.
D3 plus 3, and then 2 for living metal, so he's coming back on 8.
As many as 8. More than a mutant that's famed for being tough. Anyway, Ben then uses Relentless Onslaught for that reroll within 6 inches. I don't spend anything, and then it's on Attack Ops, and I select the Reanimator as my target for eliminate guards, and then I charge the With the amount of attacks that Thrice Cursed has, he's got balance and lethal 5, he easily dispatches the Reanimator and then gets Eliminate Guards for 1 victory point. Ben doesn't opt to use his tactical ploy to bring him back. So I max out Eliminate Guards, then it's over to Ben, and the still buffed Necron Immortal is going to race forward, bop this objective, and then shoot my mutant in the goddamn face.
There's only one Necron on roller skates. So flying through. Right, hit on 3s with a reroll.
Immortal into my mutant. Okay, there's your reroll. Hey!
So,
AP1.
AP1.
I'm definitely in cover for where I am, so I'll take no. No saves. Let's just start rolling 5s. I need 6s. Okay, so he lives with 1 so far. Now, how much damage is he going to 13. Let's do the next 5. Okay, now he's dead. Yeah. He hung on for as long as he could, which was not even all the damage.
It's a disgusting move. I then chain activate my last 2 glitchlings, loot these 2 objectives, then this one tech infects this objective, and the other one charges into that immortal. It's back over to me and Ben, and he's going to activate the Despotech. And we still forget Techno Curse.
So Despotech shooting my Thrice Curse, probably just out of circle, right?
Definitely out of circle.
So I'll get a cover save. No, I won't because it's light, and he's a big ass bastard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so I've done random myself, but I'm getting 1 reroll for within 6 anyway, so hit on 2s.
Hit on 2s?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of
needs
ones!
So, demand and reroll within
another
6.
1.
Oh, Jesus.
AP1, obviously, because it's your classic.
Yeah, I'll take.
Oh no, the other thing I was using.
Right.
I didn't check it.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 ups. Okay, I get rid of 1. So that's going to be 4 damage. No, it's 3 4s.
So 8.
8 damage. Oh, they are 4.
4 5s.
Oh yeah, 4
5s and goals.
So he will live. Hopefully. Oh! I thought they were 4s. Okay, so he takes 5 damage. So he's down to 9. But that is him injured because he's 19 wounds. So he's at least injured.
So Thrice Cursed lives and the Despotech flees from a charging Lumberghast, and it's back to me. Unable to get in range to frag the Despotech, I'm going to move and dash behind this barricade with my mutant. The Apprentech activates and shoots Thrice Cursed through the Cryptek.
So Apprentech shooting through the Cryptek.
Down at
my Thrice Cursed.
Thrice Cursed. So hitting on 3s, AP1 bolter with rerolling 2s.
Nice. That worked out. Yeah. I'm so happy for you. Come on. Okay, so I get 1. Okay. And that's going to be 3, 6, 9.
9, yeah.
Okay. 9. This is where you see it. The first time ever. 9 5s and 6s. So what do you not? Oh, that's a lot of 6s, though. Okay, still a lot of non-others. So only 4. So I take 5 wounds down to 4 wounds remaining. He's off the big boy dice. He still lives there. You know, I'm going to keep him on the big boy dice because he's the big boy of the army. So he gets the big boy dice forever.
You can do it, Thrice Cursed. You can live. The Apprentech then moves onto this objective. It's back to me, and I decide to charge my 2 Curse Mites into the Deathmark and Immortal, but I don't fight. Maybe I should, but then they die, but Ben activates this Immortal and fights one of them anyway.
Bro.
This guy's you ever played Cultists? This is he's gonna mutate into
you did not read the latest data slate where the grub mutates directly into a Hulk?
You know, if you hit it, you mutate straight into it Thrice Cursed.
Oh no, actually, you hit it, but it goes into you, and then that operative just becomes yours. That's it.
No, I agree. I agree with those rules. I'm not. Oh, okay. I've just read how much health he's got. Carry on.
Okay.
Don't look at that.
Okay, hitting on. Oh, in fact, I don't know. Did it hit on 3s, I guess?
I'm gonna assume I've got. Oh, I'm not to alarm you. I have at least 1 hit.
Today, bayonet is hitting on 3s. Oh. Okay.
Got 1 hit. All 2s. Oh, you know what? I saw the 2s first, and I thought that's great. I've got 2 wounds.
Okay. Right. So yeah, he phase blades through.
Slambos through my little grublins.
So the first Curse Mite is killed relatively easily by the Immortal, who now has a clean line of sight to my leader, and is going to shoot Volgar Thrice Cursed with his big old nasty Gauss Blaster.
So, having killed the grub, he's riding high off that combat,
And now he's going to take out Thrice Curse with some shooting.
Right, here on 3, no rerolls. Oh, that is brilliant.
Oh my god. Can we test? I'm now going to have to test to make sure you can definitely hit him. You already did this, didn't you? Damn it! Damn it!
Epic one.
Damn. I think he's just... Okay, so I get rid of 1. Is he 4 up? No, he's going to be 5 up, isn't he? They're all 5 up. This will be hopefully, no. Hopeful,
Okay,
so
that's 14.
Okay, so the first, he's got 4 wounds left. You know what, let's do 4. 7. We're going to do 7 each. So if he survives this, you know what I mean? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage goes through. Thrice Cursed is splitterated.
He'd taken a lot of fire and survived, but he could take no more. Thrice Cursed is killed by the Gauss Blaster. Due to the counter-temporal nanomite, I can't race forward with my Lumberghast to contest central control, but I just move him forward ready for a turn 4 charge. Over to Ben, and the Deathmark is going to fight the bug.
Punches the bug.
He's dead.
It was quite the grueling combat, and the Deathmark wins and then is going to loot the objective. Over to me for my last activation, and the Sludge Grub is going to race forward, again race, and then there's nothing left for me to do apart from clench because it's time for the Cryptek. The Cryptek moves onto this platform well within the zone for a scored operative, moves the nanomine, and then commands the Immortal to fight, and that is why he's Mean Ben.
Okay,
Right.
so commanded by the Cryptek.
Yeah. So command on the Immortal, blade to the face on the Glitchling.
I think I'm actually, you know what, I'm going to roll my attack dice. I was just going to not roll it. But I realise now he could, if he has a masterful display of combat, of martial skill.
Do they have a 6-up fit? They're a 6-up.
They have a 6-up fit on there, yeah. So he
so-
might live. So I've got 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. Okay. This is not the masterful combat I was hoping for, nor is it the one I deserve. so how much damage is that?
So
3, 6, 9.
currently 9.
3, 6, 9. Okay, 2, 8. Okay, so this is going to be, then this is going to be 9 6s. So he's definitely dead. Absolutely splitterated.
In all seriousness though, it's a great move and it just shows what a Cryptek can do. I've got no operatives left to run, so it's back over to Ben. The Accelerator Plasmacide is going to loot this objective, move over towards this one, and then buff the Despotek. So that's it, that's the end of turn 3, and I've made it to turn 4 with albeit only 4 miniatures, but let's have a look at what's happened in turn 3. With that nanomine, it's taken me all the way until turn 3 to get an operative into my opponent's territory. Ben has really taken advantage of the Chronometron buff, getting 3 inches to movement to race some of his Necrons forward. Let's have a look at the objectives we scored in turn 3. We're scoring them as they get looted, but I only managed to loot 2 objectives this turn for 2 victory points, and Ben with his Hierotek Circle managed to get 3 for 3 victory points, with 1 being unlooted. I have managed to max out Eliminate Guards, which is great. I get 2 victory points for that. However, I haven't managed to get any more objectives infected. Not great. I didn't manage to contest central control with my Lumberghast, so Ben's gonna get it, maxing it out for 2 victory points, and his other 2 TAC ops are end of game, so let's move into the final turn. We're into the final turn. Both players are going to get a command point, and we'll go straight in to the roll-off for initiative.
Moving into the last turn, you know what? The fact that I'm here in turn 4, I'm taking as a victory.
Yeah, you can let Chris and Ryan know.
It could have so easily been that I didn't make it to turn 4. You'll break ties though, won't you?
Yeah.
Oh no!
No,
I think I needed that.
6.
I needed that. You're going to take the... You don't have to take the turn, though, do you?
No, but
Take the turn.
I think I will.
Oh, you know what? I didn't use a command point, did I? I'm up to 2. Oh.
Ben takes the initiative and spends a command point for Relentless Onslaught to boost his shooting, and because he's boosting his shooting, I'm going to boost my defense, so I'm going to spend a command point for Blessings of Pox, which when everyone's got AP isn't great. The Cryptek activates and uses leech power to boost to 4 AP. He then buffs the Immortal with Chronometron and then commands the Immortal to loot the objective. Nice move. He's then going to shoot my Lumberghast, after which he'll still have 2 APL.
So, Cryptek.
Cryptek is outside of
Yeah, he'd definitely be
6. Yeah.
Only Jester, to be fair.
Okay, so hitting on 3s, no rerolls, lethal 5 stun, last.
Oh!
Wow.
That's a bad roll. He's only hit once, right?
Yeah.
Are you doing anything about it?
Nope.
No? Okay. It's no AP, is it?
Nope.
I bet I still don't get any. I bet I don't get any saves. Oh, I mean, I get 1 anyway. Let's reroll that though. There you go. 4, 5, 6, 7. I would have retained 2 because the missed. Finally it comes up.
Fine.
Okay, so he's got 1 more thing left to do.
Yeah, and then didn't really need to do the leech, did I? That was a bit of a irrelevant thing, but he's going to make sure, from the score operative's point of view, that he's absolutely banged on getting himself 2 points. So he will sit
Boss
at the back.
move.
Still got 2 APL left, doesn't matter, he's just going to move to make sure he definitely gets a score operative. It's my last ditch attempt to get some victory points. I charge with the Lumberghast.
These are all moral victories from now on. So he's gonna crash into the back of this guy.
Okay. So he does
Charge. He's doing a horned charge. So he does D3, I believe, mortal wounds. I bet you're wishing you took that thing now that it's finally showed up. That mortal wounds. Oh, he does 3 mortal wounds.
So I'll do my 5 up, feel no pain from the chronometron.
I forgot about that.
So
oh my god,
takes 1.
So he's down to 9. He's down to 9.
Down to 9.
And now we're fighting. Oh, you know what? This guy's not actually that good in combat. He's only hitting on 4s. Oh, okay. So he's only hit twice. Right.
Okay. So I'm now
He's
doing
6'7", and he's brutal, but still, he's only hit twice. After all that, he did 1 mortal wound after charging India.
So hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Okay. So I've got 1 hit.
I am 6'7". You know what? I'm just you know what? I've got nothing else. I've got nothing else going on in my life right now. So I'm gonna parry and then do 6 damage, and I'm gonna spend a command point to fight again.
Okay. So I'll do 6. Feel no pains.
Yeah, I was gonna say because we'll see how this goes. So he takes 5. So he's taken 6 damage so far.
Yeah. So he's now on 4. So
this command point, this better be worth it, dice. You listen to me. Better be worth it. Oh my god, he's still only hit twice, but that should be enough to you know.
Yeah. So it's a normal hit, isn't it? Oh, well, technically I need to do all that.
Just in case.
So, yeah, right. So technically I've got 3 hits.
So one hit will do 6 damage. So unless you get a really filthy roll.
Just take one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So he's currently on 4, so I need to save 3 of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
You've saved 3 of them already. Oh,
so 3. Okay, so he lives on 1.
He's got 1. You can't parry me because I've got brutal.
So I just hit you for 3.
Okay. See if I can do as well as. No. Oh, so I take 2 damage and then I do another 6. Oh, he was close, but he finally dies. So I took 2 damage from you.
And then just for the sake of it, even though it doesn't matter, I'm going to put the reanimation token down.
Yeah. And then I'm going to reveal Robin Ransack.
Ooh.
Which is why I did that whole thing of parrying, so that maybe he lived.
Ooh, wow, does that change? Right.
So I kill the Immortal and drop Robin Ransack for 1 victory point, then the Accelerator loots this objective, moves and boosts the Apprentech. I don't have a lot left in this game, but I do have a frag grenade and clear line of sight to the Despotech.
So, you called it, it's going to be the best frag ever. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. My mutant, I'm looking for all 6s. And you know what, this is going to be it.
This is the one.
Not great. I've got no command points either, so that's just that.
Saving on 3s. Takes nothing.
Okay. He's fine. I'm fine about it. He didn't want it. He didn't even want it.
Exactly. He didn't want any of it.
Didn't even want it. And then he's going to bop the point.
Okay.
So it wasn't the best frag ever. Over to Ben, and his Apprentech is going to loot this objective, move to make sure that the Cryptek is visible, and then shoot through him, because the Apprentech himself can't see through the smoke.
How dare you? Definitely telling everyone you said that. Happens to all of us. Some of us get it sometimes, not just you. Okay, so
Shoot the Cryptek with the Apprentech into my...
Via the Apprentech, through the Cryptek, into...
you're not within 6, but you get a reroll because you shot through him, don't you? You get the reroll thing, don't you?
Yeah, so I don't get to use the within 6, but I don't get to choose the dice thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So hitting on 3s, AP1. So I will reroll ones.
It's not even back into ones.
Oh,
Shocking.
because he wasn't the command reroll.
That's what counts. Okay, so it's no AP, this guy's, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, his is AP. Okay, so if I... Oh, baby! 6 damage goes through. Okay, there you go. That was nice.
Ooh.
And now, again. Oh, yeah, 2 damage!
That's massive.
That was it. Oh, down to 14. Still 14.
Right.
Love it.
My Lumberghast is hanging on for dear life. If he can survive, it's an extra victory point at the end of the game, so fingers crossed. And then it's over to me, and the Sludge Grub is going to race forward and target the Despotech. Time to shine, buddy.
So,
I mean, this could be the... This is the definition of moral victory, though.
if this
Sludge
guy,
Grub
the
takes out
Sludge
the-
Grub gets the Despotech, finally kills the unkillable, the classic will put their name to the test moment. Are they indeed immortal? So it's 4 attacks. Sludge Grub hitting on 4s, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to get 6s. Just 1. It is Splash AP1.
Okay, so take him...
You're down to 7. Oh! It's only 2 damage. I was so excited for a second.
Okay,
so you're taking 3 wounds though.
So I'm on 5. Which does mean he's injured, though.
He's not. He's 10, isn't he? He's got to be below half, hasn't it?
Starts on 12.
Does he? Oh my god, I played them so wrong. I was playing him as 10 wounds. What a joke.
Back to Ben, and he's going to activate the Despotech, and he's going to concentrate fire on my Lumberghast.
Shooting into the saviour of Gellerpox. Your Despotech is shooting into them.
So he is injured, so he's now back hitting on 3s.
Yes, but he's -1 attack because he was dead though, wasn't he? Swim past the rule and just play it that way. Please. No, so 4 attacks. Hit on 3s.
4 attacks, hit on 3s. He will demand himself, so he gets another reroll.
Did he use it last turn? I don't think he needed it last turn, he was just fine.
Okay, so 1 reroll for being within 6 and 1 reroll for demand.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay, so he uses demand. AP, obviously. Oh, it's a shame because obviously that would be 7, so I get an automatic. So I get rid of 1, and then
12.
But he's still gonna live. So I'll do 6 at a time. Oh, he takes 5. Oh no, it's not fun. So he takes 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9. Oh no. So he takes 9 damage, but he still lives.
Whew, just hanging on. I've got nothing else to do with the glitchling. He's just going to move forward, staying in cover. And then it's over to Ben, and the Deathmark's now going to fire.
Deathmark now shooting into the hero with 5 wounds left.
Okay.
And he gets a free, if no crits, gets a crit off this thing.
Hitting on 2s.
Oh!
Okay, so 3 more wounds.
Okay, you know what? 3. Yep, he takes 3, so he's got 2 wounds remaining.
And that's 12.
Okay, well, no, you
Oh,
can
yeah,
save.
sorry.
This is where I failed them both, obviously. Yep, okay, so 12. So he's got 2 wounds remaining. And now let's do these 3 at a time. All 5s. Are you ready for this? I'm going to roll them slowly. So he's dead immediately. You know what, let's roll the others just in case these are all 5s and 6s. No, he's dead regardless. Kasplam, and there goes my second victory point for Robin Ransack.
It was too much to hope he would survive. The Deathmark then is just going to loot the objective for 1 victory point. Back for me, and I finally have Overwatch. Sludge Grub for the win.
Okay. The last guy who can do anything. The Sludge Grub is going in. 4 attacks. Hitting on 5s now because of Overwatch. Anti-reanimator bug. Okay, so it's 1 mortal wound, AP 1. So it's 1 dice.
1 dice. Looking for 6.
So we've only taken 3 wounds, so he still lives, right? Has he got 5? Yeah. I needed more than that. There's no 1 chance, and it was still not great.
Yeah, they do have
Yeah.
5.
So he's down to so that's 3 wounds, down to 2.
Final shot of the game. Immortal across.
Cowardly Immortal, trying to take out the hero Sludge Grub. Thomas the Sludge Grub.
Okay, so hit on 3s, no rerolls.
Oh my god, he might live. This has now become the best thing that's ever happened to me. Okay, 2 defense. If I don't get a 5.
1 defense, AP1.
Oh my god, no, I need it to be a 5 up. It's gonna be a 5 up. It's a 6 up, he lives! Do you concede?
And with that, the hero Sludge Grub survives, but that's the end of the game, so let's have a quick recap of what's happened in Turning Point 4. Oh mama, at least I finally managed to match the Necrons in kills for a turn. It's been an absolute bloodbath, and unfortunately all that blood is mine. We're playing the loot mission, so we score these as we score them, but let's have a look. I only got 1 objective this turn, so I only get 1 victory point. Ben and the Hierotek Circle though managed to get 4, maxing for the turn of 4 victory points, which is a hell of a way to end a game. I don't get any more victory points because I only ever had 2 infected objectives, but Ben is going to get the full complement for Seize Ground, and he's also going to get the full complement for Escort Operative, taking him to 6 on his TAC Ops. Which means at the end of the game, I and the Gellerpox get 11 victory points, but Ben and his Hierotek Circle are going to get 19. Hell of a score, but that means it's going to be a victory, and a well-deserved one for the Hierotek Circle. If you've made it this far, please consider liking the video, subscribe, all helps the channel and me get free stuff, and obviously I want to get free stuff so that I can make videos about it, so in turn, you get to see them. It's a win-win. It's a win-win-win. A huge thank you to my patrons who already go the extra mile to support the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.